I'm Mrs. Wooliver, and today is Mrs. Wooliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Well, today my story is called Patty's Poem, and it's Patty and Louie Legend number 5, written by Mrs. Wooliver and illustrated by my daughter Cassie and Mrs. Wooliver. "Louie's here, Mom," yelled Patty from the hallway. "I'll be out skating." Louie helped Patty put on her coat and open the front door. They planned a day of skating together. Maybe they would even skate around the block. "Did you do up the dishes in the sink, Patty?" her mom Millie yelled. "I'll do them later," answered Patty. "You'll do them now, Patty," said her mom. "Remember what we talked about?" So Patty and Louie walked into the kitchen. "Sorry, Louie," said Patty, "but my mom told me I couldn't do anything fun until I take some responsibility around the house." "That's okay, Patty," smiled Louie. "I'll just sit here at the kitchen table and wait for you." Louie waited and waited and waited. Finally, Patty was done. "Bye, Mom," she yelled. "Don't forget to wash the pots and pans on the stove," her mom reminded her. Patty turned around and looked at the stove. "Oh no," sighed Patty. "I forgot about the pots and pans." Louie got up and stood next to Patty. They both stood there staring at the stove. "You have to wash all of those?" asked Louie. "You can go outside and skate now, Louie," said Patty. "I think I'll be a while." "I'll wait here, Patty," said Louie. "I'll wait for you forever." So Louie sat back down at the table and started doodling on a piece of paper with a pen. As Patty started the water in the sink, Louie sat back in his chair and started daydreaming. He was remembering all the fun times that he spent with Patty and what the future might be like with her. Louie started to jot some words down on the paper that he'd been doodling on. He wrote the word orange. Then he wrote the word freckles. That gave Louie an idea. Louie worked quietly at the table until Patty was done. When Patty finished the pots and pans, she snuck up behind Louie to scare him. "Boo!" Louie quickly folded up the paper he was writing on and slipped it into his pocket to hide it from Patty. But Patty saw him. "What's that, Louie?" Patty asked. "Oh, nothing," answered Louie. "Oh, come on, Louie," said Patty. "Let me see it, please." So Louie took the paper out of his pocket and let Patty see it. After she opened it up, she looked shocked. Louie thought maybe she didn't like it. "Oh, Louie, it's beautiful," Patty shouted. "Do you really like it?" he asked. "This is the best thing anyone has ever written about me," she said, "especially coming from you, Louie." Patty gave Louie a hug from behind. Patty's mom walked into the kitchen to see why Patty was shouting. Patty handed her mom the poem, and she and Louie started to go outside. "Isn't it great, Mom?" asked Patty. "I'll treasure it always." Patty's poem goes something like this. "Your hair is orange. Your freckles are too. You're my best friend, and I love you." Patty and Louie went outside to skate. After that day, everything they did together seemed more and more special. They had a wonderful friendship. Who knows? Maybe they will get married someday. And you know what? Of course you know, they did. This is their wedding picture, their wedding day picture. Very handsome, isn't it? Well, Patty and Louie stayed friends for, like I told you, all through school, fell in love, and ended up getting married. And I'm really glad they did. One day when my mom came to visit, she made me my very own Patty and Louie soft dolls. These are one of a kind. I love them so much, and I'm really glad that I have them. I treasure them because my mom and dad are no longer with me. Okay, they are waiting for me in heaven. Are you ready for a drawing? Let's draw Patty in her wedding dress. We're going to draw in the banana direction, banana direction, banana direction. Put your paper in the banana direction, and you'll be ready to draw with me. Not the apple direction, the banana direction, the long way, okay? Now, I know what you boys are thinking. I don't want to draw Patty in her wedding dress. Okay. Do this for me. Give it a try. This is my mom, okay? We're going to draw her. She's going to look beautiful, and we're going to have fun, okay? All right. Now, the first thing we want to do is we want to draw her head. Like that. Okay. Here we go. Okay. We're going to give her bangs, but we're going to bump them like this. Remember, she's older now. She's getting married to Louie. Her curly orange bangs. Okay. Now, right before we put her curly orange hair on, this is what we're going to do. Over here, we're going to put a flower in her hair, okay? Patty's favorite flowers were daisies, all right? So we're just going to make the best flower we can. Try your best. And put the petals there like that. Okay, one flower in her hair. Okay, and then let's start on this side with her orange curly hair, because we have to make sure that we go around that flower. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, we're going to put her eyes on. Okay. 4 eyelashes on each eye. A circle for a nose. No. A C for a nose. For cute. Not a circle. What was I thinking? 3 circles on each side of her nose for her orange freckles. That's what I was thinking. And this is the happiest day of her life. She has on a Mrs. Wolliver smile. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to make her neck and her neckline. Now, around her neck, she has a pearl necklace on. So we're going to put some circles around her neck like that. That's a tradition. She had pearls on when she got married. I had pearls on when I got married. A tradition. Okay, now here's her wedding dress. Okay, she has puffy sleeves, puffy sleeves, puffy sleeves. Okay. All right. Now, this, and like that. There's her sleeves, her shoulders and sleeves. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make her bouquet of flowers, of daisies, okay? Now we're going to put this on first in front of her, and then we're going to bring her arms in behind it. All right? So right here, we're going to make some flowers, okay, just like we did in her hair. Okay, we're going to draw some flowers. All right? And we're just going to keep going, and we're just going to keep going and putting one right after the other. Okay, right next to each other. They're kind of close together. Very close together. But that's okay. Just keep going, and if I could, I'd make this go fast and it would be done, but then you wouldn't be done, so let's just do it together. We're making a bouquet. It's what the brides carry down the aisle. It's just tradition. And a tradition is just something you do because you just do it, right? Usually family traditions, things that families do together all the time. Okay? So, how many flowers? It doesn't matter how many there are, just as long as it looks like there's just a whole bunch right here in front of her, okay? There we go. All right, there's a whole bunch just right in front of her. Now, she's holding them. So, you're going to come down here with her arm and put it in the side. There. Come down, kind of like what we did Penny. Okay? With Penny in lesson number 14, we did that, and then we're going to come in from the inside and go in like that. So it looks like she's carrying them. Same with this one. Her arm is going in there and then there. Okay? So her hands are in front of her, holding her beautiful flowers. Okay? All right. Now, when you're done, you might want to pause the video, especially if you're not done with your bouquet. If you're still working on your flowers, give it a pause, and I'm going to keep going. Now, we want to come down from both sides of her dress, like this. There we go. And we're going to come up like a fish tail. But of course, we're not going to leave it like that. She has some really pretty lace. Lace around her dress, on the bottom of her dress. Okay, and lace, that fabric has holes in it. Lacy. Actually, we could probably fill that whole area up with holes. That's what lace looks like. Okay, but we're not going to do that today. All right. Now, we're just going to come now from her shoulders, and we're going to make our horizon line, our horizontal line to the end of our paper, both sides. She's standing on the grass outside on a beautiful sunny day. We're going to put 2 clouds in the sky here. 1 and 2. And we're going to put our jungle sun in the sky. There you go. And there's Patty. Put your pencils down. Look down at your paper and say, "Wow, I did a great job." Tell your neighbors or tell me, "Wow, you did a great job too." All Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wolliver day. Learning to draw the Mrs. Wolliver way. Until next time, keep drawing.